What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to actually check out how to color grade your footage in Lightroom instead of Premiere Pro. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to need to get our photo. So let's pick a spot in this clip that I like. We'll go with right here and take a photo. JPEG is the one we want, so we'll go JPEG. We'll just leave it like that, and then we'll save it to desktop just because. So now we have our photo. So what we're going to want to do is you need to download this program right here. In order to get that, we just need to go to this link right here, and you can put in whatever amount you want. You can donate however much you want, or you can just keep zero and get it for free. I already have it, so I'm not going to buy it again. And now that we have it here, we're going to want to generate a HUD. So we do that. I'm just going to make a new folder here, put this in. We'll call this Lightroom LUT. And now we're going to want to select that folder, so create HUD. So then we got to just select the folder, and it's created that HUD in there. So what we're going to want to do is head into Lightroom. Then we're going to want to import, and we're going to find our location. So we'll import both of those. Okay, so then we go develop. Now, the thing you need to pay attention to with this is the only things you can change that will apply to your LUT are color, so like exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, white, blacks. You can't do clarity because that won't work in a LUT. You can use the tone curve, you can use the hue, luma, and saturation, and you can do split toning, but make sure you don't use any detail, any lens correction, any transformation, or any effects, because none of those are gonna copy over into your LUT. So now what you can do is you can adjust your coloring however you want. So I'm going to bump the exposure by a little bit, not that much, a little bit, give it some more contrast, bring down the highlights a little bit, we'll bring down the shadows a little bit, bring down those blacks. I'll bump the exposure a little bit there. We can add a nice little S curve to give it some more pop. And then the cool thing is that you can go down here and adjust all the colors to your heart's content. So we can make the green really green or dull it down a little bit, make it a little more yellow. So let's do that. We'll make the yellows a bit more orange. Bring down the orange a little bit. See what the red affects. And then you can adjust the saturation, so you can desaturate your oranges, desaturate your greens, desaturate your yellows. Let's bring down the yellows a bit. So basically you can do anything you could do to a photo in here, except for obviously, like I said before, the other detailing and whatnot. So let's add some split toning. We'll go orange in our highlights and blue in our shadows. Green in our shadows. Nah. Let's bring down saturation there. Bring that up a bit, warm it up. Alright, so what you're going to want to do next is right click your photo, click copy settings, and then just make sure that clarity is not checked, sharpening is not checked, lens corrections is not checked, effects is not checked. Let's see, you don't want noise reduction checked at all either. So just basically your color. That's all you want checked. Then we're going to click copy. We're going to go over here and we're going to go to this, your HUD that you generated. Right click, settings, paste settings. And then that just pasted the settings from the photo you just edited. Now we're going to want to export this. So export. Then we're going to want to go down and make sure that it's set to 100 quality, so full quality. JPEG, sRGB, and then 75 pixels per centimeter. 75 pixels per centimeter. and we'll export it to same folder as original photo. So then we export, and it's called GH5111. All right, so now we're done in Lightroom. Now we go click convert to cube. We go to desktop, we go to our LUT folder that we just made, pick the photo we just edited. Conversion is done. So we now have our cube file right there. And what you do with your cube file is you can come into Lightroom, select adjustment layer. This is how I like to do it anyway. Bring your adjustment layer over top your footage, go to Lumetri Color, Creative, Browse. Then we'll go to Desktop, LR LUT, and we have our cube, and boom, it has just applied the color correction that we made in Lightroom onto our footage. As you can see, it actually looks pretty good, although it's lagging because I'm recording my screen and trying to play 4K footage at the same time. So as you can see, it actually works really well, and it's pretty easy. It depends on if you prefer color grading in Premiere Pro or color grading photos in Lightroom. Lightroom might actually be easier for you. I'm going to try that out for a couple videos in the future and see how I like it compared to Premiere Pro. I think it's really easy. It's really simple to do. It's really simple to create a LUT with that little file. The link for the LUT converter is down in the description below, so go grab that and try it out in your own videos. Leave a like if you liked today's video, dislike if you didn't, and subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.